Hey folks, Travis here from Alpha Kettlebell Fitness, and we're back again with another Kettlebell and TRX synergy sequence. What we're going to do today is look at a really classic TRX movement that's very well known, a very common movement, and paired it with a classic movement that's often done really well and undervalued. What we're going to talk about here is specifically the atomic push-up with the TRX and the kettlebell overhead press. Now you notice I didn't say shoulder press, it's an overhead press because it's actually a full body movement. And we're going to talk about a couple things involved in there that I think when you work between the two movements, it allows some really great synergy in regards to helping each other out and getting better at both of the movements. So let's take a look at the kettlebell overhead press real quick. Obviously you're going to start from the rack position here. A lot of people when they press overhead, it ends up out here, or another common thing a lot of people do is they kip over and use their body as a counterbalance. What we want to do is engage the full body, lock in our glutes, engage the lower body as well, and tighten up through the core or kind of whole body. And then we're just going to press up and out, lock it out. When we view from the side, we should be covered, have our ear covered. I'll show you that in the next rep here, as opposed to having the kettlebell. So we don't want to see something like this. We want to be here, we're going to lock in our core and upper back there, and then bring it back into position. So those are a couple things people have a little bit of trouble with. Is that forward pressing movement or that lean away because they're not engaged simultaneously. That's where I think the atomic push-up comes in well, to start to turn some more things on. When we use the suspension units, as I found, when we're able to go with our feet in suspension, it really helps engage things more, especially if it's appropriate for the people. This is a little bit more advanced movement for some people. There's some progressions that you might need to use to get people into the atomic push-up, but if you have people ready for a kettlebell press, they should be pretty close to it. So we're going to go feet in the strap, put in, as such. So atomic push-up is just going to be push up as such. So now you might be wondering why this is relevant to the overhead press when this is obviously a horizontal pressing movement. One, like I just said, one of the keys is we have to engage more because of the suspension with the TRX. So we have to lock in not only our glutes, very similar to when we're rooted with the kettlebell press, and we have to engage that core because we have that lack of stability. So there, what that does is in this horizontal position we have to lock up. If we're doing good push-ups, if we're not doing these neck push-ups or dippers or belly push-ups, if we have to engage that upper back core musculature to come down into that push-up position. And the side is just to get with the atomic part of it, or that jackknife portion is just another little bit of knee drive, just a little bit of bonus material for you. So there it is. You create that synergy between the two, whether it's in suspension, locking in the lower body, doing the push-up, core's tight, upper back's tight, and then the jackknife bonus, or whether you're, slide out of here, or whether we're with the press, where you're just from that rack position, rooted in, nice and tall, locked in, solid. So they're two really relevant. They can be used in synergy if you want to alternate them on your training days. You want to do pressing, and they're both going to work together to help create that full body engagement for your pressing movement that not a lot of people use to the maximum ability, but is going to get you so much more value out of your pressing movement as opposed to just slopping through and making an over body drill or tricep drill or whatever it may be. So there you have it. Kettlebell pressing, atomic push-up come together to create really good quality synergy of movement. We'll talk to you soon.